Japan is a land of engineering miracles. Skyscrapers are built to withstand strong earthquakes. Trains are almost always on time. The Tokyo Skytree Akashi Kaiko Bridge and the Taikado Shinkansen have been successfully completed, but not every engineering project is on the rise. On the land, the $20 billion Kansai International Airport may be one of the biggest engineering disasters in Japan history. The airport is sinking into Osaka Bay. It has already spent $12 billion trying to save it. Was till the end to know how the Japan $20 billion Kansai Airport is sinking and may disappear in 2056. The interesting thing about the Kansai International Airport is that it should actually sink, but the sinking speed is much faster than the engineers expected. This question still exists whether the airport will remain high enough above the sea level to avoid in the flood. Time will prove everything. Currently, Kansai Airport has taken measures but only temporary measures. Before we dive into these measures, let's take a look at how Kansai International Airport was built. The construction of Kansai International Airport can be tracked back to 1987. The project was originally estimated to cost about $8 billion due to all the expensive repairs. The total cost of building the airport has since soared to $20 billion. Japan Transportation did not choose to build an airport in the island because the cost of building an island airport is too high, and the Ministry of Transportation is unwilling to pay the extra cost of relocation and compensation for residents. They must move to make room for new airport. Moving houses, factories and business will also pay a high price before the terminal and runway of the airport were built. The cost of sinking the airport was much higher. Construction workers had to build an artificial island after the Second World War. Japan's reclamation activities increased rapidly, so it was on the surface of the water. Building on land is not a completely new concept. The next step is to install 2.2 million vertical pipes with a diameter of 16 inches. Once the pipes are inserted into the seabed, they will be filled with sand. This is an essential step because if the pipes do not absorb water to fill the sea, the land is essentially a wet block. Sponges from the surrounding soil field will not be able to support the weight of the airport terminal. After the pipeline is removed, a dense and dry base is required to implement sand removal methods. The staff can start adding rocks, and soil from nearby mountains to the sand layer, adding a total of 180 million cubic meters of rocks and soil. To protect the sand layer of the foundation, a seawall in the shape of quadruped made of 48,000 specially designed concrete was built around the island. The seawall is surrounded by 69 large steel pillars and then quadruped placed within these pillars. The seawall is designed to protect the airport from waves and surges. The airport will be submerged by the water of Osaka Bay, adding more soil until the island reaches 65 feet above sea level. Unfortunately, engineers should build the island higher because they seriously underestimated the 511-hectare island. It will sink as much as it stabilizes. Construction workers began construction on the terminal and runway in 1990. A 3-kilometer long bridge connected the island to the town's commercial development zone. The terminal was opened in 1994, but financial problems soon appeared. After the completion of the first terminal, the airport was heavily in debt. During the first few years of operation on the runway, the annual interest payment was as high as $560 million. The owner of Kansai International Airport, the terminal building the airport, was designed by a famous Italian architect Renzo Piano. He was selected to participate in the project because of its unique vision, but his plan was hardly realized. Government officials hoped to shorten the terminal building to be shorter than the original plan. A shorter distance to save money, but Pan insisted that the terminal was built to 1.7 kilometers according to the expected specification, which was actually the longest terminal in the world, but had to change the plan at last minute. The sinking speed of the airport far exceeded expectations, and the engineers thought they had already encountered this situation, so in 2003 construction began on the second terminal on the runway. The construction process of Kant Island was same as the first time, but this time the engineers adjusted their measurement because they knew that the island would sink because of the Japanese. The tourism industry is growing exponentially, and the traffic at Tokyo's Narita Airport and Haneda Airport is also very congested. The transportation department wants to make Kansai International Airport as a gateway to Asia. They don't want to lose customers at Hong Kong and South Korea airports. So why did the airport sink in the first place? Sinking is inevitable. But the engineers seriously underestimated the speed and depth of island sinking at the airport. Kansai International Airport has sunk 38 feet since construction began. The engineer estimated that the first island will sink 19 to 25 feet. They totally underestimated. Now engineers hope this island will sink evenly within 50 years and stabilize at 13 feet above sea level, which is the lowest altitude to prevent severe flooding by the year 2000. The airport's first island has sunk to 13 feet above sea level much earlier than the engineers expected. The engineers have since adjusted their calculation and now predict that the airport will sink another 13 feet and reach sea level by 2056. More than $150 million has been spent so far to strengthen and raise the seawall around the airport to prevent this from happening. 1999 was the year when the things really started to fall apart. The first island was already 20 feet down instead of estimated 9-10 feet. So the engineers started to remedy it. To slow down, they dug ground under the passenger terminal and inserted it. A series of iron plates, hydraulic jacks and 900 foundation pillars are raised in stages, which greatly reduces the sinking speed, but the cost is too high. The cost of building Kansai International Airport has soared to $15 billion, making it the largest historically expensive municipal project. Kansai International Airport may sink into Osaka Bay anytime soon. But the sinking is far from over. The hydraulic jacks under the airport need to be adjusted every 2 years. Instruments are now installed to measure the degree of inclination of the airport. If corrective measures are not stabilized, the airport begin to sink faster, and the airport will have to be abandoned. So this was it from the Kansai International Airport sinking theory. Till the year 2056, if you enjoyed this video, then do hit that like button and do comment. If you find our content informational, make sure to subscribe to our channel for support. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Stay safe, stay happy.